So we're talking about, are we going right into 764?
I think that's what we should do, yeah.
Okay, so what is 764? What is it?
So I'll tell you in my own words first. 764 group is a Satanist cult group that focuses on extreme violence, and one of the main things that they focus on is towards children. They're labeled as a nihilist group, and for anyone that doesn't know what a nihilist is, it just means like they believe that nothing matters. There's a group called it, but no lives matter. No human life matters. Nothing matters. That's what a nihilist is. And these people have proved over and over again that they fit exactly the description that they're labeled as. They extort children out of sexual material. They extort children into cutting their wrist, hurting themselves, cutting areas of their body, engraving their names into their chests, their legs, their arms, their faces. They've had children commit suicide live on camera in front of audiences of people while they get cheered on. They convince children to kill animals in their house, like their pet cats, their pet dogs. They try to convince them to kill their family members, commit mass murders, bestiality, incest, you name it. A lot of it has already been done. And I have a lot of examples of that to show you today. And that is only with 2 of these groups that we've been doing passive reconnaissance on for a short period of time. There is plenty of other active investigations that are going on with other organizations and that I may or may not have involvement in. But what I can show you today is based on what Sentinel and I have found in a relatively short period of time, and it's going to blow your mind. It's absolutely disgusting, and there's more to it. But it was created by it was unbelievable, but a 15-year-old boy started this group. A 13-year-old girl was found hanging in a parking lot in Washington while live streaming her suicide. The chat was encouraging her to take her clothes off because they said it would be hotter, quote unquote. And I have the article about that, but the criminal that convinced her originally to live stream this was he was dubbed with hundreds of crimes, and he victimized more than 30 children alone by himself, this one guy. The 13-year-old girl was hanging in a parking lot dead while the chat was telling her to get naked because it would be hotter. And that just happened, so I don't know about an arrest on that yet. Slang, which I'll get into the videos in a second. So cut signs, cut sluts, carving names, group names into their skin very deeply, not like scratching a little bit, like going in, permanent
scars. Me in Florida that one girl was swallowing razor blades.
A little boy, yeah.
Or a boy.
Yeah, a little boy was swallowing razor blades on camera. Allure book, Allure book is a victim collage of CSAM that they will use to threaten to show family, friends, in school. Luring via social media, online games, leverage for nudes, and later extort via self-mutilation, suicide, and all the other things. Like one of them is lighting a homeless person on fire with a Molotov cocktail. That's something else that I'll show you. Swatting, sending a SWAT team to a victim's house, tricking the local PD into believing an actual crime is being committed in their house. Tradecraft, that's the evasion playbook, so meaning they're encrypted chat rooms, and you need proof of crime to enter. So, either it's a combination of you doing self-harm, showing the victims that you've had do things to themselves, murder videos of you doing things to animals or people, something that they call that tradecraft. To get initiated into these groups, you need to prove. Tradecraft is the evasion side of things, like how to hide.